Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome to Profit Data for one more learning video tutorial. And today we are going to process the text file and make them useful, such as an CSV file. Okay, so today I'm gonna do it this in Python. Okay, so what I was doing, I was just scrolling this tally page. I was looking for this technical indicators and even some of the studies. Okay, so I just came through about this overlap studies, which contains exactly the moving average and the small simple moving average. Okay, and this weighted moving average and even Bollinger bands. Okay, say if I want to explore this stuff, I'm just getting into this part. So when I was checking this stuff, I get to know this text file contains some of the useful info which can be utilized in our Python while calling this a technical indicator. Okay, so if I just copy this stuff as in Bollinger bands or DMA or EMA, okay, it will be very much helpful. Okay, so if I want to just just want to explore and I want to get in deep about tally and the values which I am getting, okay, I need to at least explore this stuff. But to get this, if I do it, just copying each and everything, okay, it is quite a complicated stuff. And if I, what I'm trying to get with this video is how you can process a text file and make them useful. Okay, because you see text a lot where not the code but the text, and not a processed file which you can utilize for your own purpose. Okay, to make them useful, it is need to be processed. So this is the basic part. Suppose if you want to get any kind of a machine learning, okay, AI stuff, or in a coding in a Python, okay, the process is collection is first, then processing is the second, which is very much a required method. Okay, now I'm going to show you in two simple methods, the collection and processing. Okay, so what I'm doing, I need to process this stuff and I want to get this values of this one for each and everything. I just want to explore. Okay, so if I have to do it this stuff, what I have to do, I just have to copy and process. Okay, otherwise what we can do, we I already talked about in this opinion mining. Okay, financial sentiment analysis, you can convert them in a PDF file. Okay, and how you can read the text or how you can scrap them. Okay, so all of these things available in my video, please do check. Now, so suppose what happens if I just want to process, collection and processing method. Okay, first of all, we'll do with the collection. So I think for this, copy method will be helpful. Okay, so as of right now, we'll do this stuff. If it is a huge, large model of text will be there. So what I have to do, I just need to scrap or to run any of the process in a Python, which will be helpful to extract this text. Okay, so we'll go with the steps. So all we have to do is we just take up a txt file. Okay, we name them as a studies, and we will give it in our notepad. So all we have to copy paste, and as you see, whatever I've been just copied contains the same. Okay, nothing here and there. Okay, in between what happens, we have a gap. Okay, now if I read this files also in a text file, what happens, it will change the thing. Okay, so suppose if you do it in any another kind method, okay, maybe that files get transferred, but as in string, what happens, it contains the same. Okay, that is, I mean, if I want to process this also, it is quite complicated. If I want to call only Bollinger bands, okay, there is no head and body of these things, so it is unable to process this stuff. Okay, if I need to do this, how you can do this, only the method which I see as a powerful method, which is converting them into a CSV file, which I think will be best. If you see any other method, go for it. Okay, so if I see this stuff, okay, now what I have to do, even one more thing is that converting as a CSV file means seeing this as an Excel file. So suppose if I don't want to get in another method or getting as an LTP or in a CSV file or Excel file, okay, or any of the mathematical calculation, even I just explored about how can I automate the Excel sheet as well. Okay, so that is also will be helpful. You just import the libraries and utilize. Okay, So just one step and it will take it to the another level. Okay, so if I just do it manually, quite complicated. And one more thing is there, if I just process in a Python, okay, it is quite a complicated if I just go with a simple code. So at least an efficient code is required to do the processing part. Okay, so let's move to our text editor and do this stuff. Okay, so right now we are in our text editor. Okay, so we start with our import model, one of the best import model, which will be our pandas model. Okay, so how we'll gonna call this? Import pandas as pd. Okay, and the next thing is we need to read this .txt. So what we can say, studies, and we'll say open studies .txt. Okay, and we just have to say simply read parentheses. Okay, so I just gonna show you how the files will be there. So it will be exact how we copy pasted. Okay, nothing is changed. Even white spaces is also there. Okay, because still we have not processed the file which you see contains with comma, or nothing contains with a comma, or the even the spaces is not wiped out. And even our compiler, when we try to this, it won't understand okay what needs to be done. Okay, so the white spaces is also getting treated. So only while processing, maybe the compiler needs to do its work by wiping out all those spaces, as in if you give it in a comment or something. Okay, so that is job done by compiler, but not by us. Still this process need to be done. And if I say, suppose if I call this as a studies of 0, what happens? It will give you certain files which can't be processed. If I call this in a data frame or CSV, it would have given Bollinger bands, okay, B, B, and DS, but it didn't give. So first of all, we'll do one thing. We'll just go with the strip. Strip, what it will do is just try to normalize. It's not like that you just strip and give a CSV file, but what happens, a lengthy process of whatever the spaces are there, it try to avoid. Okay, so at least first method is to read this strip. The next thing what we gonna call is a split. Okay, so split, what it will do, it will give a quote, and even this studies will be in a list. Okay, so first thing will be done, so I'm going to show you what the split gonna do. Okay, so as you can see, the files are each and everything, but if you see this stuff, for each and everything, whatever you got these spaces, cause a comma. Okay, but what we want, just Bollinger bands, and description it to be same. Okay, so what we gonna say that comma needs to be only on new line. Okay, so whatever the values are there after Bollinger band, the indicator and description, you should have a line. So what we have to say, just we have to do this. So only 3 to 4 lines of code will be there. Okay, so what I'm doing as of right now, giving as a sprint statement step by step to make you understand. Okay, so just the code process is not lengthy, and even I will give the this code in my website, which you can check it out. So all you have to do, just try to make understand, so it will be very much helpful. Now we will call one more basic thing, which will be suppose if I call this as of right now, this at least this process method will give you at least indicator with the description. Okay, so at least we resolve this. Okay, still we are looking for only B, B, and DS, Bollinger bands. Okay, so what I have to do, we got these studies. First of all, you just have the basic idea of the tuple. Okay, so I'll give just a simple method. Tuple means nothing, it is same as a list. Okay, same as a list, or even as it is I got a difference between the list and tuple. Tuple, you can utilize same as the list, but what happens, you just can't modify this stuff. The only thing good about this tuple, so tuple is necessary, but it's just I just want to group them, I just want to contain in a parenthesis. Okay, so that is the reason I want to utilizing this tuple. What happens, instead of split, we got our tuple. Okay, but now what happens with every comma, every line, what I want to do is like it should be getting with this set. Okay, then I think if I process that will gonna give us a wonderful method, okay, which can be utilized. So if I have to say about this studies and the data, so first of all we'll the method which we gonna utilize for this, because we definitely have to call in the method of list to process them. So if I say this studies of this factor in a tuple, okay, we start with as a left line, okay, because for each and every line of this studies, okay, a line dot I just need to split this stuff whichever I am calling in a for loop. So what I have to do, what I have to say is a split, and the max split should be equals 1. Okay, so these are the syntax which you need to follow. And after this tuple, and when I'm saying this as in this stuff, when I'm calling for line in studies. Okay, so this is just print this stuff, and I'm going to show you how we got this stuff. Okay, so we just just whatever the tuples we got only for only one stuff, as in overall as of right now we got for each and everything. Okay, so now it's an easy stuff. Now I can simply, if I just put a data frame, what the processing thing, what happens on given a proper, now what happens, we got the Bollinger Bands, and even the split we got for the description is for another method. Now we can call them easily. Okay, so first of all I just have to say data underscore CSV. Okay, so if I have to say this stuff, now if I call this one as of mention as of 0, what it will do, it will give us the Bollinger Bands. Okay, so now it is useful, but I think still if I just say 0 of the value of the file whichever we have as in Bollinger Bands, so we got our stuff what we are looking for. Okay, so this is how you can go for this stuff, but now what we have is I want to convert them into a CSV files. Okay, so I just try to process this stuff. So just if I say this to underscore CSV, and without data from frame I will try. So we got as in studies dot CSV, and I will keep this index as a false, and even header I don't have as of right now. I really not looking in header, all I just have to say none. Okay. So if you just give us a none, we have done the stuff. So we'll just try to take this stuff, but as you get to know that while processing this header in the method which I am looking for, it is not possible because the list has no attribute. So first of all we have to convert them in a data frame. Okay, so all I have to say data frame. Okay, and in that data frame we will try to give it as much as possible. Okay, so I'm just giving try to in a print statement, so it will be helpful. Okay, so right now we got the CSV file, so let's check it out. If you see this, we got our studies and we got our Bollinger Bands with what we are looking for. Okay, so now it's easy to call, and I've shown how you can call this stuff, and from this you just read the CSV files. Okay, so you should know already how to read and write. Okay, if not, go watch my videos. Next thing is so suppose if I want to process this in Excel file, so it is very much helpful. So if you see these transitions, okay, we just scrap some of did collect certain things which is like kind of simple print text and process them as in a CSV file. Now we are looking in Excel file. Same thing what happens if we just process them in a talib, and we call this, and by right hand side in a C we just give them the value which you are looking for this one, it will definitely gonna give it us. Okay, so just explore this Excel file, which is Excel Wings. That will be a powerful Excel file which will be helpful. Okay, next my videos I will definitely gonna talk about Excel file. So as of right now, thanks for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. If you have any doubt regarding this video, please do comment below. If you have any other queries or requirements, please do contact me there by WhatsApp. Thank you.